Okay, this is like my fourth recording now because I keep missing things. There we go. All right, hey guys, and welcome to today's video. And today I have an interesting video for you guys. So some of you may know, some of you may not, but I buy a lot from Facebook Marketplace. Like for this one, the rims for this car, the very first set of rims, I got them from Facebook Marketplace for about 2.5. The current set of rims that I have here, I'll leave the video somewhere here. I also got them from Facebook Marketplace, right? To top it off, my latest edition, my DJI mic set, got this from Facebook for about 2.5. And the gimbal that I'm actually testing out right now, this is like the first video I make using it. So this I also got from Facebook Marketplace for 1.4. Apart from that, when I moved from Joburg, this was like 4 years ago, when I moved from Joburg to Cape Town, I sold my entire furniture on Facebook Marketplace. Literally my move here was literally sponsored by everything I sold on Facebook Marketplace. And I think I only came down with a fridge and a washing machine. But yeah, I've been using Facebook Marketplace for a long time. But now I'm looking for two specific things to kind of make the content more fun. I'm looking for a drone and I'm looking for a camera. I don't know if it's that specific segment on Facebook Marketplace, but it is messed up. Like, the amount of scamming that happens there, it's bad. So anyways, that's why I'm making this video. I've had the chance over the last month to reach out to a bunch of scammers to kind of see the tactics that they use, what they do to try and get you to buy, what to avoid, like everything. Like so to kind of make this a bit more interesting, what I'm gonna do is I will now jump over to my laptop and then we will go through a bunch of ads. So I've also reached out to a bunch of people, scammers on WhatsApp, saying, hey, I want this, like what it is that they were doing. One guy reached out to, that guy is dangerous. Like whatever happens, I think that guy should be taken off Facebook Marketplace if possible. All right, cool. So here we are. I'm gonna try and keep this section quick because I don't want this video to take too long. But as you guys can see, I'm already on my marketplace. So what I'm gonna do now to just kind of make this a bit more realistic is I'm just gonna scroll down and see if I can find an ad that stands out. If not, or maybe I see one of the people of fake ads that I reached out to before, I'll open that one and then we can go through the process, right? The goal of this section is, I'm not showing you guys how to detect scammers, but this is the method that I use to at least reduce me for falling for someone who's just trying to scam me. So there's a bunch of things that you look out for, things that you're going to practice, and knowing when to just call it quits and be like, you know what, this is not safe for me, I need to get out of here. But yeah, cool. So what I'm going to do now, just going to take a quick scroll, see if we can just find something that stands out. DJI Mavic 4.5, looks like it has some damage. Looks a bit right. Core 7 steering wheel 1.5. Is it because it doesn't have an airbag? No airbag. So what I do in an ad like this is, the first thing that I do before anything else, so for those of you guys who use Samsung or Google Pixel, you can just use Circle to Search. Best feature ever added to a phone. iPhone users, you guys catch up late anyway, so whatever Apple gives you guys and whenever they want. So for laptop, you do have Circle to Search, but it's just Google Lens. So right click the image. Before I even waste my time and check anything else, this is the very first thing I do. So we search this up. Just usually do a quick check. There's nothing. We do exact matches, no exact match, and then visual match. Okay, so this is not the reused image. So what I'm looking for now is to check if this is someone who just went online and then took those images. So I usually just check all of them. There's only 2 here. So just for control, search with Google Lens. Just give it a good search. Make sure that you know before anything else, these are not just some reused pictures online. So we did that. So usually they can be far. This everything is not exactly perfect. So Go. Cool, I don't see these pictures anywhere. So that's the first part that passed, right? Now, remember, with these pictures is these scammers join private groups, private selling groups. So not all of the pictures that you see here will be online, but they can be reused from these private groups. But at the very least, to not waste my time, I just first scan for the pictures and see if they are being reused. Now, secondly, I'm just looking at that. The price, okay, the first thing I look at is the price. That's what usually catch me. And then we look at the picture. And then we look at the profile. So I'm just gonna open this guy's profile. We'll have to blur things out. Poppy Act in South Africa, protection of personal information. So I will hide who these people are. So for this guy, to just do a quick look at this profile, he's highly rated. So seems like, all right, so from what I see here, he's selling Golf 7 parts, so he was stripping a Golf 7 from what I see. And then what I usually do is join Facebook 2022, view profile. So what I do for view profile is check for things like, okay, this person's profile is locked, but I usually check how active is their profile. Can I identify the person? Let's say, should they scam me and I need to go talk to them? I'm just joking. But for, like, can you identify to say who is this person? Are they real? Do they have a life? That's pretty much what I need this for. So I would, at the very least, this ad has caught my attention enough for me to reach out to them on Facebook. So normally I just go, it's like, hey, I'm interested in buying this steering wheel. Where do you want to meet? Now that's the next step. So more often than not, they will give you a location. If it's a scrapyard, for example, it's going to be like, hey, I'm at this scrapyard, and then this is where things get interesting. You need to decide if you are going to go there, because you might go there and find a whole list of people waiting for you. Or if it's a shop, which is even better, you go to the shop. If it's a public place, best meetup location, you do that. So more often than not, if it's a scrapyard, they will give you like the location, say, hey, this is a scrapyard at this place, for example, and then you go during working hours. If you're gonna go, I don't usually go to such places. But anyways, this looks really enough for me to then message this person and be like, I would like to buy this, and then we take it from there. Cool. So that was a real one. So this is my Facebook Marketplace messages. Cool. I'm just gonna go through everything. Drone. Oh, I recently just bought a drone, by the way. This guy here. No, this where is it? This guy. So let me just show you guys our chat. Come on. Oh, for whatever reason, when I am using Chrome on this laptop, it just starts slowing down. So I am gonna I'm gonna hide this guy's number. But the conversation pretty much went, I saw the ad, I saw like everything was good. So I saw the ad, price was good. It was a bit of a red flag, to be honest. And then I looked at the profile, it was an active profile. This guy had a bunch of other listings. And then I reached out like, hey Clinton, like, hey, I would like to buy this. Let me just do a quick scroll. And then again, like, where are you based? So just kind of establish that, is this person trying to make me drive somewhere, or are they near where I am? And I'm like, I'm in Cape Town, I'm in Somerset, but I work in Cape Town Observatory side. And then this person told me where they work, which is green flag. They tell me where they work, what time they're in the office, and pretty much this person was like, hey, this is me, I work at this place, you can find me there, blah 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 blah. Cool. And then from there they ask you, how would you like to pay? So people usually do this. You say, if most people don't want bank payments, rightfully so, because people try to scam them. So most people prefer cash on Facebook Marketplace. So in this case, we're like, yeah, I was like, whatever method you would prefer. And then I checked where he works. It was very close to me. And then, yeah, the reason he was asking if it's cash, he wanted to just leave the drone in the shop, and then I can go collect it late some other time, because he's not available at certain hours during the day. Again, you can tell you're talking to a person who has responsibilities, blah 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 blah. So this one worked out well. I did go there, I picked up my drones, and I have them. Now, let's look at a scammer. On the left I have my WhatsApp. Just currently have it like what's the thing, blurred out until I can do that. Cool. So let's find the case right now. Those who know me will laugh actually when they hear me saying let's find the case right now. So this one was fine. They said there was someone was coming to get the camera, so they will let me know if that wasn't the case. 550D, Mavic Air 60D, EOS 60D, this one, yeah. So this one is selling a Canon D650D. Let's see the details for the ad. Cool. Price looks alright. Matches like the real well. I think this is why I actually reached out to them. So price looked alright. And then if you check this out, this description looks like it was handwritten, which is usually a good sign. And yeah, I'm located in Blue Downs. You can come pick it up, or you can meet at the nearest police station. Like right then you're like, okay, this person sounds like they want to sell this thing. They want to be sure, they want to be safe. So I then message them to say, hey, I would like to buy this, and then they just send me their WhatsApp number. Now this is a red flag, big time. I personally prefer chatting on WhatsApp, but people who are eager to move the chat to WhatsApp, usually they are scammers. So something that scammers do that you should be aware of is they try to instill a sense of agency to you, right? So this is the person who's selling this. Actually, let's do a quick reverse image search on this. And then let's do exact images, nothing, and then visual match. Okay, and we come back with nothing. Yeah, cool. So this then say, okay, the pictures are not just stolen online. All right, and then so I messaged the person. I was like, hey, I want to buy this. They give me their number, right? Cool. Now let's find them on WhatsApp. All right, cool. So just to kind of take you guys through this chat real quick, this is the same ad. Like if you check from this thing, right, that this is the same ad from a different person. So by the time I reached out to them, I'm quite sure I was now aware that this is a scam. Anyways, so I reached out to this person. I'm like, hey, I'm Gary from Facebook. Do you still have the camera? He's like, yeah, I have it. I'm like, which side are you? I'm in Strand, but I work in town. The person was like, they're in Blue Downs, which actually matches this Blue Downs. And then I'm working at Waterfront, Cape Town. Now, this is where things get interesting, right? I work in town, they work in town. Because this thing was listed for 800 rand. Red flag. I was like, you know what? You never know. Could be my lucky day. Never ever had this attitude on Facebook. So, anyways, I was like, cool. You're in town. I'm in town. Do you want to meet tomorrow? I work in Orbs by the M5. This one was like, I don't know how we're gonna meet. If you are serious about it, we can meet tomorrow because there's a lot of people arranged for Saturday. This text alone then instilled a sense of agency that, oh, this person said, you need to buy it now. A bunch of people want it. This is a big red flag. So I was like, okay. In Cape Town, I was like, yes, I work by the Riverlands Mall. It has to be in the morning because I can't carry my camera the whole day. So now this person's coming with an excuse to say, I'm not gonna bring this thing in Cape Town. And I'm like, that is weird. I was like, all right, what time in the morning? I can be at Waterfront by 9:15 a.m. Then this person's like, I start work at 8. Like, you see, they're trying to create a situation where they're like, you won't be able to collect in town. So this usually goes to one of two things. Either they're gonna try and arrange a way for you to pay, and then they say they will deliver to you, or they want you to meet at a location that you did not agree to. So which is fine, right? Now I'm like, okay, if they don't want to meet in town, according to the post, they can meet at the nearest police station. Sure. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna make it for 8, which makes sense because 8 is like 8 in the morning. And then they're like, oh, by the way, during these chats, I play the role of, you know what, I'm desperate, I need this camera as well. So I'm like, I see, we can do it over the weekend on Saturday. I think that is best. I'm like, all right. Do you work on weekends? I was like, nope, Saturday came in. I was like, okay, sure. Friday, and then I reached out to them at 8, and then Saturday arrives. Literally just look at what they do on Saturday. This person's like, morning, sorry for this, but there's a lot of people who want the camera today. I've increased the price to 3.5. Like from the like, I was like, you know what? Okay, where would you like to meet? It's like, I'm on my way to one bag. We can meet at the Belleville police station anytime after 12. I was like, sure. I was like, hey, are you back? So from here, because I've been playing around their plan of wanting to create a set meet location, this person just never responded. Had I just went, oh, I can meet you wherever you want to meet, then they would have given me some shady location somewhere or asked me to do some sort of transfer and they will deliver. But so this is what I try to do with every scammer, right? Every location they give me, I'm like, yes, I can be there, provided that it's safe. So given that this thing has been going on for quite a while, let's go to one that for me I believe was very extremely dangerous. So this guy was selling a drone, right? All right, so this is the moment that you guys have been waiting for. Of all the people I reached out to, this is the one person who I'm like, you know what, yeah, this person scared the hell out of me. So they're selling a Mavic 2 Pro drone for 5,000. This is a red flag price. Like, you're not gonna expect to pay anything less than 10 grand for this. So I'm like, you know what, sure, let me reach out to this person. Before that, let's just first do our due diligence, right? I'm gonna open this ad on a new page. Yep, cool. And then we start with the images. Join Facebook 2025. This is a red flag, but anyways, you never know. So let's do a reverse image search for this image. Now we do exact match. There's nothing. Visual matches, and there's nothing. Cool. I don't know, let's do another one for this. Let's close this. Do another one for this, just to make sure that the image will not stolen on from another Facebook ad. Okay, there's no exact match. Brownwood, something like that. Not that. Alright, cool. At the very least, the images look real. Okay. And then you look at the description. Hi, I'm selling blah blah blah. So this is handwritten. Price can be negotiable. Like this price, oh, it was 10 grand. Okay, they facility for 10 grand. Anyways, if you look at the location that they're in, yeah, so they're somewhere around Nyanga, somewhere around the airport. Sure. I think for me this is one of those places where I'm not comfortable going, but I was like, you know what, let me reach out to this person, maybe they can agree to meet somewhere else. Now back to this chat. I reached out to this guy, I'm like, hey, hi there, Gary from Facebook, I'd like to buy this. From the price, it just looked much like a red flag. He's like, yes, are you interested? And then next thing, send me a WhatsApp number. I'm like, what the? Okay, I'm usually the one who's like, can I have your WhatsApp? Because I'm the one who's buying from you. Anyways, I was like, sure. And then gave him my number. And then to kind of give him a sense of ease, to be like, you know what, you're in control. I was like, hey, you're chatting to Gary, I'm a content creator. Here's my channel. I want to buy this to enhance my contact. You can DM me as proof if you want. So I was like, you know, I'll just try to get this guy to trust me because there's nothing else. Immediately, let me check the time. There was like at 10 in the morning, 11:30. This guy's like, good morning, it's me, the guy for the drone. When would you like to be available to collect it? I was like, oh, all right, cool. When would you be available to collect it? And then he sends me this location. Now, for me, this is one thing that threw me off. if you open this location on maps, right, then we'll do street view. Now I was going to this place, but command 10. Okay, map doesn't behave well. Like the place I was going to, where was I going? Like I actually just took like a view of this. I was like, you know what, yeah, I am not going here. Anyways, close that. Cool. Anyways, the address, like the location itself, just look shady as hell. I'm like, you know what, I'll be there just after 12:30. Now I do this with everyone who I reach out to on WhatsApp, right? And then by this time I will not be there. Reason is I want to see if they're gonna rush me into getting the item. If they're gonna rush you into getting the item, that person wants to scam the hell out of you. Anyways, 12:30 arrives, and then I was like, hey, I have a meeting at this time, it got rescheduled, are you available now instead of the 12:30, right? And this person was like, yes, I'm at home, you can come. That was weird. Well, not really weird, but cool. Maybe this person is working at home, was working from home. And then right after that, this guy calls me. I'm like, I've never had someone actually just call me. They're like, hey, are you gonna come now or not? And I was like, I didn't answer. I was like having a chat with my manager. Quick, give me a second. He's like, oh, okay, sorry. And then I call him back. Now I'm curious. Like I've never had anyone from Facebook call me. And then this guy's like, just let me know if you're on your way. Like he was so concerned about me telling him I'm on my way there. Like it felt like when I go there, there's gonna be people waiting for me. And then like I was like, cool, leaving in 5 minutes. You got any like at this time, 12 o'clock, I just joined my stand-up. Like I'm not there. Anyways, do you have any other pictures of the drone or any other footage? I want to see the drone. And funny enough, because I've now asked for more items, this guy's like, no, I only have pictures of the drone because my current phone has been broken on Tuesday. Sorry. Then go take pictures with your current phone, the one you're using to WhatsApp me on. And then it's like, I'm using my spare phone now. Sure, you're using your spare phone, go take pictures. Like, anyways. And then I didn't respond. And then this guy, so this right now is trying to make me hurry up. Like, be here, come and get this. He's like, if it marked it as sold, are you serious? I can cancel the buyer. I can cancel the buyer was coming at 2 o'clock. So now, miraculously, it's marked it as sold because I need to come get it. And now there's a new buyer who is coming at 2. Really, guy? Like, anyways, I didn't respond. This man calls me. Like, this dude is calling me. I'm like, it's fine. Sell it to the other buyer. And then don't worry, I will wait for you. What happened to the other buyer? And then the guy calls me back. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. Like, this guy just wanted me to be there. Like, I'm sure he had already organized people. Everyone is waiting, and now it's time to get me to come there because people are waiting. That's what I think. But yeah, this guy, like legit, I was like, no, this is yeah, cool. I just left that there. I still have chat with a bunch of other scammers, like a lot, right? There's this one, the D2000 scamming guy, who was like Tzaneen, but their ad was in Cape Town. And then I was like, you know what, I am gonna come where you are, give me your address. And then I'm like, I'll send. So I told them that there's a cousin of mine who's coming to Tzaneen, give me your address. Then they never responded. Okay, so I recorded this ending before I even jumped to my laptop. I don't know, what do you guys think about more of these kind of videos? Huh? Hey, but yeah, I'm thinking of just kind of doing this for all my intros, like when we go. I've been saying I'll review cars, but I don't know, I'm lazy to do all that. So I'll try to see. We just spin the BM. All right, cheers.